What is going on YouTube? Sirs TCG back with another video. Finally back after taking a 2-week vacation before Legacy of Destruction came out. Now that it's out and I'm back, we're cooking with some Melodious decks, and I think this one is easily the strongest variant or the strongest deck to throw the Melodious engine in right now, and that's Melodious Snake Eyes. Now, this deck is absolutely busted. We already know what the power of one Ostinato does just in general, but in this specific deck, one Ostinato not only gets you into an Appaloosa with a Schuberta, but it also gets you into your full Snake Eyes combo, which is absolutely disgusting. So take a screenshot of this deck, please like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it, and let's get into the combo. Now, like I said, I'm going to show you the power of one Ostinato and what this can do in the deck. So let's go ahead and activate. So we're going to send 2 Refrain from the deck. We're going to summon our Baka here. Our Baka effect is going to trigger, and we're going to summon the Refrain from the deck. Refrain is going to activate when it's summoned. It's going to add the Couplay from our deck to our hand. And now we can reveal the Couplay. Snake Eyes Ash, Snake Eyes Populous. Having Refrain in this deck is like having 6 Snake Eye Ashes. Like, because you have your other 3 Snake Eye Ashes, and then like this is basically also Snake Eyes Ash because Couplay acts as your Populous. So we summon those, and now we're going to activate our Couplay and scale while we have our Baka on the field, because we want to be able to add Concerto. And what Concerto does is make you Schuberta. Hey guys, just a real quick note here. You can activate Concerto now to make your Schuberta, and then when you link off Baka for IP, you can get the draw off Concerto now. I just did it where I made IP before I activated Concerto and activated Concerto later. But if you want the free draw on your turn right now, you can activate Concerto now to reset your scales and get the draw off of it. Because now we're making IP Masquerena. And because Baka went to the graveyard, we're going to special summon back that Refrain that we sent with Ostinato earlier. So basically what we're doing here is we're just link climbing. Now we're going into Exceed the Pendulum. We're going to activate Exceed the Pendulum to add back one of the Refrains in our extra deck. So from here, we're just going to make Appaloosa. Now you are protected from Nibiru, so now we can move on and activate Refrain. And now we can activate our Concerto. Concerto is going to give us another form of interruption with Schuberta. So now you have a DD Crow for 3, and we're going to trigger both the scales here. And they're going to reset themselves in our pen scales. Now we're going to pen summon the 2 Refrains in our face-up extra deck. Boom, boom. And this lets us summon Infernal Flame Banshee. And Infernal Flame Banshee is going to activate by detaching a Refrain in order to search a Snake Eyes Ash. And we have not normal summoned yet. So now you have your full Snake Eyes combo, protected twice. Ash Search Populous. Now we're going to reveal it. Special it out. Activate it. Since we've already got what we need, we actually don't need OSS right now. We can just get the field spell. And I'm going to set Snake Eyes Diabellstar, the new card from Legacy of Destruction and Spell Trap Zone, because this card's actually crazy. This card allows you now to go into some rank 8s with the Snake Eyes deck, so you can go into Hope Harb for an extra spell negate, and it's pretty damn good. But for right now, let's just link it to Anima so we can get that Poplar +1 in the Spell Trap Zone, because we're going to send it off Snake Ash to summon Oak. Now let's go get our +1 here. We'll just summon back whichever one, doesn't matter. Now we can activate Oak, sending the Anima to get Big Berg out. Activate the Berg, and we're gonna spell trap our IP. And now we can go into Pro-Pry here, using the Infernal, the Popular, and the Lambert Dragon. Put it right in the middle here because we got some zones it points to. We're gonna activate Berg. And we are going to summon back yes amount of bodies. Boom. And boom. From here, we can res back our Flamberg Dragon. And now we can make a Nightmare Phoenix to protect our Appaloosa from battle. Now we can activate Snake Eye Diabellstar, and we can put the Ash in the Spell Trap Zone to summon itself out. We're going to get this Promethean in the graveyard by sending it with the Snake Eye Diabell to get Raging Phoenix on the field. So off of one Ostinato, you've managed to set up a 2-material Appaloosa that can't be run over by battle. You've managed to get your Princess in the Grave, a DD Crow for 3, your Flamberg Dragon with IP in the spell trap zone to summon itself to go into an SP on your opponent's turn. You've got a Snake Eye Ash in the spell trap zone so that when your opponent summons, you can summon it and get your advantage back. You've got your Scales here, and when this Schuberta leaves the field, you have your Concerto in the graveyard to draw a card. And this is all off of just one Ostinato. It's criminal how good one Branded Fusion-like card is and what it can actually do uninterrupted. And that's why it kind of gives your opponent sort of an ultimatum when they see Ostinato. They have to decide whether or not to interact with it. And if they do, that's just one less interruption that you have to deal with to make your full Snake Eye board anyway. Because you're able to still make all of this off Snake Eye Ash, just no Scales and no Schuberta. Or depending on your hand, you might be able to extend off of this. You still have 4 other cards in hand right now. You might have an Imperm, you might have hand traps. So yeah, that's the combo with just one Ostinato. I think this deck is absolutely insane. I had so much fun playing with it. It really does feel like a fresh deck with the Melodious engine, and I absolutely love the Melodious cards too. Now I'm going to show you the combo with Ostinato and Bonfire. This version lets you get into the same combo we did last time, but it also ends on a Vortex Dragon for an extra Omni Negate. So we're going to do the exact same thing here. We're going to Ostinato for our Baka, sending 2 refrains. The combo is going to look very similar, but instead you don't have to make Infernal Flame Banshee because you already have a way to Snake Eye Ash, so you don't need to go neg on the materials, and you can make 2 level 7s in order to get your absolute first. So we're going to summon a refrain from the deck, and we're going to do the exact same song and dance, where we're going to add Couplé, and then we're going to activate Couplé in order to summon the other refrain from the graveyard. Then we can scale the Couplé, and Couplé is going to add us Concerto. So we're going to Concerto now, making another Baka, sending 2 of the Scales. And we're going to rescale the Scales. Now we just go right into Absolute here, and into IP. So, because Baka says when it's sent to the graveyard, doesn't matter by material or not, you can trigger it. So we're going to have a lot of triggers here. We're going to have Concerto Chainlink 1 to draw. We're going to have Baka Chainlink 2 to summon the refrain from graveyard. And then we're going to have Absolute Chainlink 3 in order to summon our Omni Negate and Vortex Dragon. So you just drew, that's just absolutely busted draw, by the way, just in case you needed to extend. But now we can do the same thing. We're just going to go into Exceed the Pendulum. And we're going to add back 1 of the refrains. We want to make sure we keep 1 in the face of extra deck, obviously, to make sure our Vortex Dragon is live. And now we can special the refrain here to go into our 2 material Appaloosa like we did last combo. So now, instead of just having the Appaloosa and you're being forced to Pendulum Summon into a Infernal Flame Banshee, we have both refrains in the face of extra deck, but we're going to keep them there. We're not going to Pendulum Summon them right now because we don't need to. We have Bonfire. So now they can't Ash this Bonfire, and we can Bonfire into our Snake Eye Ash. And now we're going to do the exact same combo again, except with Snake Eye Ash, normal summoning without the Infernal Flame Banshee, and we have Vortex Dragon as an extra Omni Negate. And that's the deck. I really hope that you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed playing it. I think it's extremely strong. I did go into my locals recently with pure Melodious and went 5-0-1. So I'm going to be uploading that updated Melodious deck profile sometime soon. Let me know in the comments if you want to see it. But I think between the pure Melodious version and the Snake Eye Melodious version, I'll be bouncing between the 2 decks just because I'm having a lot of fun playing both. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.